So that school was hit with Tomahawk missiles.
Yes.
He claimed, as you said, that Iran.
He said a lot of people have Tomahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, he said a lot of people.
I just really want to make this super clear.
Yeah, really clear.
Tomahawks are made by Raytheon, which is a U.S. defense manufacturer.
Right. Are they selling them out the back?
They make them for the U.S. military. They are subject to very strict export controls and not just this sort of generic product that Trump is claiming. They're everywhere. Everyone
can't get them at Costco.
Since the 1990s, a very small number, like 4 U.S. allies have been permitted to purchase them. That list is the UK,
Ding,
Australia,
Bing Bong,
Japan,
Bong,
and the Netherlands.
Bing. I did bring this up in the argument up that listed it. That's it. Israel, that we won't even give them to Israel, one of our allies. No, they can't have them.
Iran does not.
No, can't.
I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that, how insane it is that he's saying that.
If Iran had a Tomahawk missile, that would mean that one of our allies sold it to them, and those guys would not be our allies anymore. It would be such an international scandal if Iran had Tomahawks. But let's take that aside. Let's say that Iran somehow through some back channel, like a Bond movie, gets some of our weapons. They would then use them on themselves. I just want the extra level of stupid is they bombed themselves. They didn't use this best missile that anyone's ever invented. That on us, they used it on themselves. To make us look bad. But and to do that, they killed.
But if you do it with accordion hands, then it sounds more
Did
truthful.
Someone do that? Someone put a
You guys did.
Someone put a squeeze box.
I thought you guys
was
did.
Was it us? I don't know. Ken, was that us?
Somebody did.
Put a squeeze box in his hand.
I thought you did.
So it is.
So now there's been. So Iran obviously is lashing out.
They're bombing oil tankers. They bombed Oman. Oh, they actually sent in missiles and bombed. Oman is like one of their like allies, and they bombed their oil tanks.
Yeah, they're just sort of willy-nilly at this point.
Well, 160 of their daughters got killed. Maybe they're a little nuts right now.
I think
maybe they're a little upset.
Also, they've lost a lot of their leaders. We targeted their missile infrastructure, military sites, and the leadership areas in the capital. But also, we have ramped up attacks on Iranian oil refineries.
Which is going to hurt, by the way, which is going to really hurt Russia.
Yeah, and he had a phone call with Putin
that
yesterday
we didn't hear about. Yeah.
That, of course, no one was able to listen in on or record.
No output. He still has his own personal phone. You know that, right?
Yes.
We have a president with a personal phone that can get hacked. So, guys, I keep seeing these threats online, and I would like someone to actually either stop it or make them happen. Iranian said we've already we will release the video that we've already hacked in and got the Epstein files. We've heard, and by the way, can I say this? We think we brought this up a while ago. That group Anonymous has done absolutely jack shit. It's weird that QAnon did more than they did.
So, human rights activists in Iran, it's a U.S.-based group, reported as of March 10th that 1,787 people had been killed in Iran, including only 190 military personnel, 1,262 civilians, of which at least 200 are children. So that was 3 days ago?
So, it's weird how the Orwellian nature of our society is right now. If you look at what happened with Israel and Gaza, because there was a point where it was over in Gaza. It was over. It was fucking over. Hamas, right? Hamas had been decimated. Their leaders were gone. And they could have, Israel at any time could have been better and stopped bombing women and children at any time. Instead, they leveled it. They leveled Gaza. And because, Trump, Gaza's got to come. They leveled it.
He said that this was one of them said this was going to look like Gaza when they were through.
And they never stopped. So throughout these years, whenever an American president has been pissed in Iran or something like that, I thought Obama was pretty tough on him. They held him to the deal. We sanctioned the shit out of them. And then they agreed to the non-nuclear deal, which would have made the world peaceful. Now, us getting involved in another country's dictatorship, I always think is very shaky ground. We can't just say you can't have that leader. That's not, we're because we don't lead the world.
Correct.
You get your own country. However, they agreed to this nuclear deal that they signed, and that we had inspectors going, and there was no issues with it. And then Trump got elected and said, "I'm tearing up the deal." Also, the Paris Accords, because that's just the planet dying. So what I don't get is that we have now become this asshole, this dumb, uneducated, who doesn't know what the word colleague means. Dipshit who's shocked by fucking groceries.
I bet he would spell colleague like college.
I die. Yes, he would. Two E's though. It would still be spelled wrong. But what I don't get is that we now have this guy that is so arrogant and full of himself that he thinks that we can just go in and switch country's leadership. But the problem is he's not doing that.
I think it all has to do with oil. But the problem is gas prices, as a lot of those Trump voters who are now not.
It's up $1.
As of now.
Yeah, it's up $1 at least.
So he, of course, continues to threaten Iran on Truth Social. We
have a president that's doing diplomacy over a fucking app.
He's told them he was going to hit him 20 times harder. He also, I just want to say this simultaneously. So we have Maduro in prison somewhere.
Right.
Supposedly
we've heard zero.
Rikers,
but we've heard zero about Maduro.
Yeah. And
we took the leader of a country and we don't know what the fuck he is.
Correct.
Okay.
And
we should look this up.
Then Iran.
Right. Killed the leader of Iran.
Even though he ran on no endless wars.
And his son is now taking over. So it's the same regime. It's literally the guy's son.
Yep. And just like in Venezuela.
Right. It's the same exact
the
crew.
Vice president.
Yeah. He didn't change anybody's government. Still assholes running shit.
And he then, on March 3rd, launched a joint military operation with Ecuador. And he's ostensibly, it's against drug cartels, which is why we bombed little rowboats, because he's so anti-drug, even though he pardoned one of the largest
drug dealers.
I was going to say drug traffickers in history, but thank you for your help with words.
You're welcome.
Are now U.S. and Ecuadorian militaries are burning homes and torturing workers in what he has called Operation Total Extermination.
Wow, I like that. It's not even creative. I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm going to push it. I think you're going to think I'm outrageous what I'm about to say. But I believe that his Nobel Peace Prize is in jeopardy.
Uh-oh.
At this point, I believe at this point, I think they're going to be like, you know what? We should put a pin in this.
Well, he also threatened action against the guy who wasn't responsible for Nobel Peace Prizes. He threatened action because he didn't get one. He was going to take Greenland by force if necessary.
He got his FIFA fake Peace Prize, which is great. That's great. And I think I saw a very funny meme. It was Milli Vanilli handing him a Grammy.
That's
awesome. It was a very funny meme.
You can now see aerial videos showing military helicopters bombing rural properties and rustic homes in Ecuador. Our U.S. Armed Forces are over there. It is the U.S. Southern Command that oversees forces in Latin America. Did issue a statement saying that the U.S. and Ecuador had launched what they called lethal kinetic operations against designated terrorist organizations.
The one thing that used to happen whenever we got our military men in danger, and we supposedly they're only reporting 7 losses. There's reports that there's over 180 U.S. servicemen gravely injured and injured. That's what reports are saying. Also, they aren't telling us about diseases, so you think they're going to tell us about how many Americans are being killed in a foreign war that didn't need to happen. What bothers me about all of it is that our Congress is so inept, lame, complicit, and pedophile protecting that this man has not been 25th Amendment. There used to be a time when if we were at war with somebody, a president would get on television and go, here's what we found. Here's the evidence. You go up on the screen and you go, this is what we found. This is why we were doing it.
Wait, you skipped where he would get authorization from Congress.
Oh, right. I forgot that part.
As
Sorry.
he's legally required
Right.
to do.
It would go through Congress. We would know about it because the news were reporting what was said in Congress.
You guys get that, right?
He's just randomly doing what the fuck he wants.
Without going to Congress first.
And the problem is Congress is doing fucking jack all about it.
I think Hakeem wrote a haiku that rhymed, and Schumer wrote an extra sternly worded letter.
And then he harumphed.
Ooh.
Oh, Schumer harumphed the shit out of it.
Speaking of harumping, where is Mitch McConnell?
He died. He died a long time ago.
He also sings carols. See,
that's just when he's burping.
Do that at home. Do the jihadist. Fa la la la. You guys are I'm giving you all kinds of activities. This episode brought to you by AG1.
AG1, the best stuff ever.
AG1, I would argue, is the best stuff ever, but it's even better when you use AGZ at night, which we have every damn night.
So I actually get up in the morning. I have AG1. I have AG1.
How do you do it?
I do AG1 and about that much water. I add about 5 grams to 10 grams of creatine, and then I put 1 scoop of protein powder. Boom, my day is on fire. And I get about 20 minutes. Any coffee thing that goes away because this guy that developed it for your gut.
Correct.
So any stress you get from the coffee, the acid feeling in your gut goes away. I feel great for hours.
That's your opinion.
For me, it does. Yeah, for me, it does. I mean, I can't confirm for me. Okay. On top of that,
AG1, by the way, is a daily health drink. If you guys don't know what this is yet, it's just this powder, and now they have different flavors. Even though the original I love.
Yep.
And it's clinically shown to support gut health and fills in common nutrient gaps because we can't eat all the green crap every day that we need to get to keep our body running optimally.
Especially when we order pizza.
Oh, yeah, we did do that. With over 75 ingredients, including 5 clinically studied probiotic strains. So AG1 is going to replace your need for a multivitamin or $1 probiotics and so many other things. It is just 1 scoop instead of all those pills in your cabinet. But they have AGZ now, and they have a few, 3 flavors of that. I love the chocolate the most.
Chocolate mint for me.
But chocolate mint
close.
It's close.
It's not even 1 and 2. It's 1 and 1.5.
It's so good, and it's melatonin free. And I mix mine in hot water. You can mix it in whatever you want. It would probably be really good in hot almond milk.
I mix yours, but yeah.
Well, that's true. But used to, I did. I started the hot water.
Do you know why yours tastes so good?
Oh, God.
Do you know why? I actually use 2 packets. So it has that nice, it's like, guys, it's like having hot chocolate when you go to bed, except it's healthy hot chocolate that helps your sleep. It's so perfect. I think it's perfect.
So AG1 gives you energy. It supports your immune system because it's got the antioxidants, probiotics, functional mushrooms, all that. And it also, like he said, supports gut health. But we, separate from this, what they give me to say, I highly recommend you also add on AGZ to your membership because you will look forward to your healthy hot chocolate every night and you will sleep. Go to drinkag1.com/Titus. If you go to that website, that link, you'll get an AG1 flavor sampler. So you can try all of them and you'll get a bottle of vitamin D3K2 for free.
What? In
the big AG1 welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order. This is while supplies last. That's drinkag1.com/Titus. It's a crazy, you get so much stuff in this welcome kit. We just got this again. And then you get to try the different flavors and then you get the bottle of it's crazy. Just go Just go
I
through.
cracked one of the envelopes open because I wanted, because sometimes I don't know if the scoop is the right, or if I put 2 scoops in one. So I use the envelopes of AG1.
The travel.
Yeah. And I cracked up one of the envelopes and it was 3 in there. And I was like, it felt like a bonus. I was like,
Oh yeah, that's the flavor sampler.
I like that.
They're
So
letting
good.
you try
So
the
good.
different ones.